everyone. Welcome to the Book of Jane. Okay, I am sitting in my new office. I ordered new lights, and this is the best corner that I could find to shoot this video. So, and I'm just doing it. I'm just going to do it. Okay. All right. I want to tell you a story about what happened yesterday and how I feel so strongly about answering the phone and helping people out and all of that. So I was sitting at Costco getting gas. It's pouring rain. Guys, if you don't know, I live in Oregon. It's pouring rain. So I looked down at my phone and there's this voicemail, and this gentleman, it was so funny. He goes, yeah, hi, my name's Mike, and I know this is going to sound really weird, but I'm a traveling salesman and I'm working my way from Washington all the way down to California. And I am really in lots of pain, and I am looking for somebody to do some massage work today when I get to Beaverton. And he kept going, I know it sounds really weird, but can you just call me back? And, you know, and so I just pulled over. I pulled right into the Costco parking lot, and I called him and I said, hey, Mike, this is Jane, you know. And he goes, oh, thank you so much for calling me back. So I can hear that he's driving, you know. And I said, well, what's happening, you know? And so he proceeded to tell me, you know, his symptoms, that he's got radiating pain down his arm into his wrist, and it feels like something's going on underneath his scapula, and he doesn't want to go to urgent care. And is it possible that you could work on me, you know, even for just 15 minutes? That's what he said. And I was like, okay. So I said, well, how long has this been going on? And he said, like 3 days. And I said, well, are you just doing ibuprofen? And he's like, yeah. He said, but I got to do something. And I said, okay. So I told the gentleman, I said, listen, I can't see you tonight because I already had, stuff going on. I said, I can refer 2 LMTs to you. I don't know, you know, like LMTs really good ones hardly ever have like random open slots anymore. Every LMT that I know or that I'm familiar with has packed schedules, or they're not taking any more clients, or they're like me and they just don't do a lot anymore, or they don't take brand new people. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on out there in the business of massage right now. And he goes, well, I didn't want to just do, you know, like a Massage Envy. And I said, yeah, I got it. So I said, all right, I said, I'm going to text you 2 referrals for LMTs, but I really feel like you need to go see a chiropractor. And I said, I'm going to text you the chiropractor that I go to, and I really want you to call him first and see if you can get into him. He goes, oh, thank you so much for calling me back. Thank you so much, you know. And so about 30 minutes later, Mike, who I don't know who Mike, I mean, you know, we're just texting. He's called me. He said, hey, I'm going to see your doc at 4:15 today. Thank you so much. And so I was like, oh, great, you know, because I really felt like that I was not going to be successful in eliminating what was going on in this man, and he would have wasted his money, and you know, I could have just worked deep for 2 hours on him, probably you know, there's just all this scenario, right? So I was super happy that he got in to see this chiropractor. And so I texted him this morning and I said, okay, I'm just checking up on you. And he said, he goes, oh, he said, it was so great. He said, my pain level was at a 9. Now, when someone says pain levels at a 9, I'm like heading to the hospital. I am wanting serious pain drugs intravenously into me. A 9 is like I'm in the emergency room. He said, but it's about a 4 right now. And I was like, well, that's wonderful. So I don't know. I think Mike just went on his way. But I'm just so happy that people call and ask questions and that I call them back. I have called a lot of people sometimes out there in the world and they just absolutely ignore the call. They don't even answer the phone. Or the voice message will say, and this irritates me a smidge, y'all. I do all my booking online, so please go to my online blah, blah, blah and book there. Like, I don't have time to talk to you. And then at that point, I'm like, nope, bam, nope. Because this happened when I was in Colorado recently, and my cousin and I were there, and we were exploring different things. That's actually in Parker. And we were downtown, and I said, oh, look, there's a massage therapist upstairs up in this building. So we walked up there, and there's a receptionist. And I said, oh, so you booking out for Sarah or whatever her name was? And she said, no, she does all her stuff online. I said, oh, but she works here? She said, yeah. So it looked like a little co-op thing, you know, like where everybody sort of rented offices. And I said, oh, okay. So I called her, though. I called Sarah. And I said, Sarah, you know, I'm visiting here from Oregon. My cousin and I would like to get some body work done. You know, what do you have available? So we didn't hear anything from her. Not a word. Then we went back to my favorite place in Parker, which is a Russian spa where Dimitri works on me. We called them. Hello. Hi. We're visiting. We'd like to get 2 appointments, please. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Book. Spent the money there. So the moral of the story, you guys, and I get a lot of pushback from this, from other LMTs that say, well, I just do online booking. It's just so much easier. And then I don't have to, you know, and I'm like, okay, but you know, here in this office, here in my practice and in my business, I answer the phone. I will talk to you. I will find out what you need. I will help you find what you need. I get dozens of calls, you guys, mostly from people that are like athletes that want deep tissue work or sports massage. And I just let them go right out into the world. I'm like, well, call this person, call that person. You know, I'm not your girl, but they'll say to me, thank you so much for just answering the phone. I'm just trying to find some body work today. I know it's old school, but golly gee, it works. Okay, everybody, I'm signing off for today. Hey, subscribe for me. I'm working on that 1,000, trying to get up to that 1,000 subscribers to be a big dog in YouTube. Have a glorious day, everybody. I'll talk to you next week here on my channel, The Book of Jane.